All right, so welcome to Dumbbell Strength. My name is Ken. I'm going to take you through Dumbbell Strength today. Today, you'll need some heavier weights for the ground. We're going to be doing some lifting on the ground and then lighter weights for a dumbbell matrix style work. All right, so just make sure we get our watches going. That's important, right? We want to get credit for it. Doesn't happen if we didn't do it. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our warm up first, and then we'll explain that dumbbell matrix and we'll go from there. All right. If you've joined me long enough, you know our starting exercise for our first warm up is going to be reach up, Y stand, reach to the toes, little sit, reach up. There's our one. Here we go. Good. Two, we're looking for 8 of these. 3, reach, sit. 4, reach, sit. 5, excellent. 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Shake those legs out. Let's go side to side. So we're behind here. Or just lateral lunge. 1, 2. Excellent. 3. Remember, we're using that mat as a guide. 4. Trying to stay in line. Sit the butt back. 5, 6, 7, and number 8. Very good. Find a balance point. We've got our inverted hamstrings, or we sometimes call these bird dips. We're going down, up. We're getting those hamstrings inverted. Good, good, good. 7 and 8. Excellent. Turn it around if you have the balance point, or just switch the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we got 8. Shake those legs out. Let's get a little bit of arm work because we got some arms going. Big circles for me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go reverse them now. 1, go the opposite way. 2, so if you reverse and go forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shake those arms out, shake that body out. We're ready to go. All right, so we're going to start with the dumbbell matrix. There's 3 components to the dumbbell matrix. All right, first component is upper body work. Second component is lower body work. Third component is putting it all together. All right, and I'll kind of show you what I mean by that now. So, first component, upper body work. We're looking at 3 specific things. We're looking at curls. We're going to do 10 quick curls, 10 upright rows. Big thing with the upright row. Look at my elbows stop. They stop at shoulder height. We don't want to get way up here to where we're bending at the wrists. Wrist is going to have a slight bend to get up there, but we don't want to do that. Okay. And then the third one, overhead, shoulder presses. All right. And see, doing that, I can already tell for a bunch of reps, that's going to be too much. So we're going to do 10, 10, and 10. Then we're going to go into the lunges. There's 3 types of lunges. Now I'm showing these because the matrix has a nonstop process. So I want to make sure you know what we're doing. Lunges are going to be here. We're going to do forward lunges. Then those lateral ones we did in warm-ups. And then we're going to do a transverse lunge, or we call this an L lunge. You're going to step, make an L, and just come back here. All right. Then the third group is now we're going to lunge. And while we're down here, we're going to curl. Then we're going to lateral lunge, come back to the center, pull up. And then the last one, we actually keep the hands here. We L lunge, push at the end. All right. So by the time we get done with this, we will be tired. All right. That's the idea. All right. Take that deep breath. Always catch that breath when we get started. All right. Sometimes I talk too much and lose my breath. But today we're going to have some fun with dumbbell matrix. So we start with curls in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Turn it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. These upright rows are going to hit those anterior deltoids. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Move back a little bit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't stop. Go right into lunges for me. Here we go. 1. Alternate the lunge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I'll come up here for the laterals. Here we go. 1, 2. Remember, side to side. 3. Sticking that butt out. 4. Almost like there's a wall behind you. You're trying to touch it to the wall. 6, 7, 8. Excellent. 9. And number 10. Transverse lunges. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. Gotta love autofocus. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, excellent. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. We're right back to lunges. 10. Forward lunges. Add the curl at the bottom. Here we go. Down, curl here. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. If lunges are an issue for you, 5, you could do this. 6, right? 7, if it's just too many lunges. 8, 9, and 10. Laterals. Here we go. Here, pull it up. 1. Here. 2. 3. We'll see what happens here. Camera hates lateral. 4. 5, 6 is here. Now we got 7. Counts off. That's okay. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Get it up here. We're almost done. Here we go. Drop. 1. Drop. 2. Good feels, good feels. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Excellent job here. 9. Last one. And number 10. Excellent, excellent job. Get yourself a breather. And all right. Give me 1 second. Trying to make sure. Gotta get those tunes going. Forgot about that. Apologies. I don't know if you guys actually ever hear them, but. So we're gonna head to the ground next. Heavier dumbbells. We're starting with the chest press. So that's gonna be our first one that we're looking for. Just looking to play this, see if this works. All right, hopefully. Oh, that's right. I have to. All right, your audio. Here we go. We'll get in there. Okay, hopefully. If you can't hear it, I apologize. But hopefully that'll help you. Feel a little boost, right? All right, so heavier dumbbells on this. You still want some lighter ones. There could be a moment of using some lighter ones. But we're going to bring those heavier dumbbells. We got chest press up first. We got a pullover crunch. And we're going to double down on some of the upper body stuff. Okay. So, first one we're going to do, find those dumbbells, comfortable position. If you have a bench, still same start. You just feet are on the ground instead. If you're on the ground with me, elbows go down until we feel the ground, then we go right straight back up. But we always go into a chest press this way. We let the weights fall into our chest. And then from here, bury that belly to spine. Remember, that means pulling that hip to you so you got a good foundation. Arms go out. And all we're going to do is lift them straight up and back down. Now, for these reps, we are looking for 12 reps. Here we go. Chest presses. 1. I got 10 here, 2 more. 11, 12. Very good. Let's bring those to the ground. We'll just leave them off to the side. I have another weight here. These are going to be pullover crunches. So watch thoroughly on this one. What we're looking for is we're looking for the arms to be slightly bent. They go back, and then they bring to the knees. Then we semi-straighten out, back up. Here we go. Jump in with me. I'm going to start counting now. Here we go. 1. Keep your head on the ground. This is all upper back and core work. If you can't bring the legs as low without the lower back coming off, then just stop right here. I got 2 more. 11, 12. Excellent, excellent job on these. Go ahead and put those off to the side. We are going to come up and flip it over. Good. If you need a little extra on the knees, you can always bend that, flip that mat. What we're going to do here, I like to use the other dumbbell as placeholder, or you can put your hand flat on the ground. But we are going to do all 4 rows. Now, I've shown you a couple different ways. You can extend that other opposite leg off. That'll give you a little more balance, keeps the body straight, or you can go from all 4s just like this. Up to you. We got 12 on each side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep your head down. Well, excellent job. Let's flip the other side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And number 12. Excellent, excellent job on those. Go ahead and come up. Good. Lighter dumbbells here. All we're going to do here is our combo. So we're going to start, 1 leg's on the front of the thigh, 1's on the side. We lift up. We do this for 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent, excellent job. Very good. So we are working a lot of anterior deltoid, a lot of shoulder. So as the arms get a little sore, remember, when we get to the ends of like the presses and things like that, you can stop pressing at that point. You can finish your lunge or put the dumbbells down and do your presses without weights. That's totally fine as well. Something to think about there. Okay, a little breather. And you know what's up next is round number 2. We're gonna go back to the matrix. Get that water in. Try to get the heavies out of the way here. Okay. This is a good time too to adjust that weight, right? If you're using maybe 5s or 8s, you want to go to 3s or 5s, drop it down. Not a bad idea. Or if you did it with 3s and you're like, I didn't think that was that hard. Let's try it with 5s. All right, this one doesn't need a lot of weight, a lot of reps, right? All right, so we're gonna start off with our curls again. Take that deep breath for me. You are ready to go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Some people do heavier weights in this part. 9, 10, upright row, and then they switch to the lighter ones when we get to the lunges. 10, here we go. Nine, 10, shake them out. Lunges are up, here we go. Non-stop fun here. Nine, 10, excellent, side to side. Let's go. 1. Sit the butt back, remember. 10. Very good. What's next? L lunges. 1, 3, 6, getting there. 7, 8. All right, last 2. I think I went an extra couple on us. Apologies. All right, let's put it together, right? Here we go. Lunge it out, curl at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Here we go. And 10. Laterals are up next. 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. We're almost there. 3 more now. 8, 9, 10. All right. Presses are up. Position. Here we go. 1. Again on these ones. It's too heavy. Don't press. 3, or take the dumbbells away. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. You've made it through 2 rounds of a dumbbell matrix. Great job. Sip if you need it. Big weights are up next. Again, set those up. Very good. All right. As we talked about, bring those to the thighs. Make sure you're good posture. Sit it back to the chest. Get set up. Give me 12. Here we go. I got 10, 11, 12. Very good. Bring it down. Ugh, I didn't plan ahead on that one. I had to crawl to go get that one, but now let's bring that in the hands. Remember, head stays down here. Slight bend to the elbows. If you can't go all the way out here, that's fine. Stay here. Just go up to here. Make sure you can press that lower back into the ground and get that belly to spine locked in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2, 3. 11 and number 12. Excellent job on that. Let's go ahead and flip it over. Like that little extra padding, right? Let's get those rows on. Find your good positioning. Lock in, 12 rows. Here we go. And number 12. Very good. All right, here we go. Other side. $11 and 12. Excellent job, everybody, on those. Find your light dumbbells. And if you realize that there's too much shoulder work here on these combos, just use no weight. Totally fine as well. Here we go. We're going to have a little fun with this one. We're going to do 10, and we're going to switch every time. So it'll be here, then you'll bounce it and switch it. All right? Let's have a little fun. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up. A little coordination time. 2, 3, 4. Just switch which side of the thigh it is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Piece of cake for you guys. Not even hard, right? All right. We have one more time through. One more time through. And if we still have some time, plan is to do a little bit of core work. But we've got one more time through this whole set. Dumbbell matrix, dumbbell pressing. If you have to go at 12:30, I know some of you are on a tight schedule, 30 minutes only. Try to squeeze one more rep of this in this afternoon if you can. All right? It's okay to squeeze it in after the fact. It's still gonna give you some good feels, right? All right. Let's go ahead and squeeze in what we can now. We've got curls up first, and 3, 2, 1. Let's get our 10s on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know where we're going. Right here. 1, 2. Not too high. 3, 4. Lead with your elbows. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not messing around. 10. We're going right to lunges. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go laterals. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. We got one more each side. 10. Let's step a little forward. We got our L's. Here we go. Dumbbell matrix, great work wherever you are. I always get asked a lot, what's the best workout to do in hotel, traveling? This right here, it's great. You don't need much weight. Grab some water bottles. It's still going to work. Last one over here, because the reps will get you there. We're lunging, we're lifting. Now we're doing it together. Let's go. Curl down here. 1. Doing the curl at the bottom makes the quads have to stabilize. Hamstrings have to do a little more work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Lateral lunges. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here. 10. All right, up we go. Last time through. Drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good ones. Excellent job on those. Now, let's say lunges aren't your thing. You don't have to drop in on these, right? Even if I just stepped real quick. Right? Let's say you get to the end or you go and you're like, hey, I love doing hotel workouts, but I can't lunge like that. Okay, just step. Just step. It turns into a step touch class, right? And those, you add another set because lunges are a little harder than step outs, so you could do another set. And maybe the weight's a little lighter. Maybe it is the water bottles. Maybe you go down to the hotel gym and you know what to do now. Get something new to do, right? So something to think about. Dumbbell matrix, curls, upright rows, presses, forward, lateral, and transverse lunge, we call that. Transverse plane is the opening plane. I call them an out lunge as well. But think about those for your next fun little workout. All right. We got our last set on the ground. Looks like we may have some time to do a little core to finish this up today. All right. Here we go. So find that good position. Big inhale, big exhale. One more inhale. We're going to go down on the exhale. Here we go. And excellent work. Tighten the tummy, pull the belly, spine. Let's go. Remember with these, stay over the chest. I got 2 more. 11, 12. Excellent. Bring those down. Let them rest. Find that dumbbell for pullover crunch. 3, 2, belly to spine, and 1. Here we go. Find that core. Halfway there. Here's 12. Excellent, excellent job. Those go down. And we flip it over. I like a little extra padding, so I usually roll my mat a couple times. Old knees, folks, old knees. I know, I'm not that old, but still feels like they are. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, excellent. Let's switch it up. Ten, 11, 12. Excellent, excellent job. If you're in a position to go ahead and put those away, I'll just carry these to their end point here. Just out of the camera. Rack those lovely dumbbells up. That's it for the heavy stuff. Grab those small ones for these switches. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And excellent, excellent job on those. All right. Get your breather in. We are going to finish up with some core. So we'll need some lighter weights. Your lighter pair that you have. I'm going to switch out my light pair. We're looking like 3s and 5s here, folks. Just going to use it for some core crunching. So, should be fine. All right. First one, we're going down to the mat, on our backs. The first one we're looking for, we call these dead bugs, but I want the arms up. Again, nice and light with the weights. Doesn't have to be heavy. We're gonna bring the knees up just like this. You're gonna straighten the left leg as the right arm goes down here and opposite. If the weights are too heavy on the shoulders, go ahead and take the weights out. Dead bug is still useful, no matter what. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring those legs out. Now, if you felt too much lower back, it meant that you weren't pulling that belly to spine and maybe going a little too far. So if we come back to these, make sure just going as far as you can keep that lower back locked into the floor. All right, here we go. Next one's up. Straighten those legs. Bring the dumbbells here. Let's touch the toes. 3, 2, 1. Up. 1, 2, 3. If you want to bring it into like a chest press version, 4, you can do that as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we can use one or both weights here. You can cross them if you want to. And these are going to be, we call an ABC crunch. Left side goes up to the right. Right side comes down to the right shoulder, then up to the left, then it comes over and up to the middle. All right, A, B, C. All right, here we go. So left shoulder, 3, 2, 1, up to the right knee, right shoulder, left knee, 1, over the head. That's one full one. Here we go. A, B, over top, C. Good, good, good. A, B, 3. Excellent. Over, all the way through. 4, 6 is what we're looking for. 5. Oh, got myself messed up. One more. And number 6. Very, very good. We got one more with these dumbbells. These will be a tough one. We'll cross the legs, pull that belly to spine. What we're going to try to do, reach, touch them behind the thigh, back down. Starting that chest press, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Reach them. 1, back to chest press. 2, chest press. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 10 of these. 7. Start to feel these. 8, 9, and number 10. Where would we be without a fun plank to finish us today? Here we go. Forearms down. We're going to shoot for a minute here, folks. I want you to do your best. Sometimes you need a little extra padding on the forearms. That's okay. Roll it over. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Stay nice and strong here. Got about 40 seconds to go. If you need to, drop that knee, then come right back to us. Halfway there now. Last 20 seconds. Fight for me. All right, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and uno. Ooh, a little sweat drop on that one. Hopefully you felt that nice and well. Good. Since we're down here, let's go ahead and start our stretches here. So remember, leg forward. We're going to shift. Lift that opposite arm up. Good. Get that good hip flexor. Three, 2, 1. Shift it back. Straighten the leg. Let's get that hamstring now. Feel those quads and hamstrings with all those lunges. Go ahead and switch. So make sure you take any extra time you need to really make sure those hamstrings and quads get a really good stretch today. Three, 2, 1. Let's sit it back now. That hamstring in. The more you shift that chest to the thigh, the more you'll feel that hamstring actually stretch. Three, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's bring it on up. If you have a balance point somewhere, we're going to get those quads now. Pick them up. You can either grab the back of the shoe if you have pants, or if you're able to, grab the front of that. And what we're looking for is just stretching out. If you do have good balance, you can actually pull a little bit more. You'll feel that quad and the hip flexor open up a little bit. But if you're here and you feel the quad, then that's fine too. 3, 2, and uno. Shake it out. Good, good. Stretching always a good component of strength training because the muscles are working. They're very ticked off at this point, so stretching out that stretch, that muscle complex and that fascia, really good idea. All right, hands together, open it. And I like to do on this one is just give it a little extra. Reach it down, feel those hamstrings again. 3, 2, unclasp those hands, start reaching them around the backside. Let's go ahead and open up that chest. Excellent, good stretch, good pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is a really good one for that chest. Let's come across. We got one more each side here, and we can call it 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Shake that body out. Always take the extra time to get any extra stretching you may need. You did it. Another day of strength training done. Dumbbell strength in the books. See you next time, folks. Thank you so much.